Later on, I want to get more into that to God conversation. But first, let's take it slow. I want to. So from the Bronx, move to Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like who were your family that live in Brooklyn? How long were you in Brooklyn?
Yo, like that's what everybody be asking, right? So like I got family from all over, right?
Mhm.
I was born in the Bronx. You know, I lived there for a few years, and then I was raised in Brooklyn. You feel me? And I was in Coney Island. You ever heard of Coney Island?
Mhm.
I was raised in there, and then I moved to PA.
Okay. What's PA? You got to break it down. I'm not from New York, so I don't.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I was in the system for like a couple years. I was in the system.
Mhm.
Feel me? In foster care. But when I was in New York, it was the Bronx and in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
I was born in the Bronx and raised in Brooklyn.
Actually, you got a dope record called Foster Care. We'll get to that later, but yeah. But yeah, you were. We'll get to that also. But I heard you were a knucklehead too. That's what you said. Like I was watching one of your No Jumper interviews, and you said you got in a lot of fights growing up. Like,
hell
were
yeah.
you just an angry child? Like,
you know what? I admit, like, I wasn't innocent when I got into those fights. I started a lot of the fights. I did start a lot of the fights. You feel me? I was knocking bitches out.
what was what was motivating that rage? Like, were you just
I feel as
mad
though
at the world?
You know what? I was mad at the world. I was an angry little girl. I was an angry little girl, and I didn't know how to. I was young. I didn't know how to handle my anger. Yeah. I'm just another girl, another adolescent who felt like she was abandoned and was just taking it out on other people. But it was also times where motherfuckers was playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta let people know, like, I won some fights and I lost some fights.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't fight no more. Them bitches is getting popped. Pop, lock it, drop it.
He gave pop like, yo, man, what's
nah, like.
So hold on, I gotta stay focused. Okay, so I gotta really stay focused with you. So when did you like start containing that anger? Like
music.
Okay.
I don't put my hands on people no more.
Mm-hmm.
I put my hands in that pen. That's how I control my anger. That's how I control everything in my life, every emotion in my life, from sadness to happiness to frustration to aggravation. You ever heard of the boxers that beat on that thing? What's that called? They beat on?
Talking about the bag?
The bag.
I mean, I don't know the proper
name.
That's
how I feel. That's what music is to me. A punching bag.
Punching bag. Wow.
Everything I feel, it goes into music. Feel me? That's how I handle all of that. Like, I could bring up a situation. Some bitches came to my crib asking for a nigga named Beanie. It's 2023. Who the I don't know no nigga named Beanie. Mm-hmm. That was years ago. She came to my door asking for a nigga named Beanie. I wanted to f that bitch up. The old me would have knocked out. Dead serious.
Yo, this is a mixture of... this is a New York woman, right? Oh, my God. Yo. This is a New York woman. Yo, you just sound like a New York woman. Yo. But nah, I ain't going to interrupt you, bro. That's just like... I'm like experiencing a New York woman. Like, that shit is just crazy to me. Like, not crazy in a bad way, but it's just like it's real life. It's right in front of me. Like, she's like, yo, I went to beat that.
Yeah, but you know what? And you know what? Remember you asked, what changes from back then from now? Now I got a lot to lose. Mm. Nobody's worth... I worked so many years to be where I'm at. And where I'm at might not be the biggest, the best, but I worked, wherever this is, I worked hard to get here. Mm-hmm. I'm not about to end it all because of some fight.
Yeah.
You want to be the bigger person? I mean, no, you want to seem like the big guy and you want to make me seem like the bitch? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Because I'm going to win in the long run. Feel what I'm saying? I ain't about to be fighting nobody no more.
That's a smart move. Like you said, you got more to lose than a lot of people.
I feel like if I was to get into a fight, I'm going to jail. Mm. Whether I started the fight or not. They just going to lock my ass up. Feel me?
Why? To just kind of teach you a lesson, maybe?
Why? I just be feeling like that. Like, niggas just want to put me in.
No, I'm with you.
I'm a big woman. They probably want me out of here. I'm going to knock them bitches out. My bad, though.
Yo. Oh, my God. I was not ready for this, yo. I ain't knew you. Like, I watch all your other interviews. You got this mellow, chill energy to you. I'm like, yo, she wilding right now, man. But nah. So I'm glad you contained that anger. That's good. And you're now you're soaring through life, happy, not getting in fights anymore. I hope not. Like you said, that girl pulled up on you and you handled it with grace.
Mhm.
You might have cussed her out. You probably cussed her out, huh?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. I didn't want no
As you
problem for her.
yeah,
Just go ahead about your day.
yeah.
Let me live my life.
And this was over a man?
Some nigga named Beanie.
You had
I
no
said
idea who he was.
I don't chitter chat with these people.
Yeah.
I'm in minding my business, but they want to come against me.
You think it was a planned thing?
Yeah, because you know what's funny?
Hold on, you gotta speak into the mic.
You know what's funny, right?
You talk like we I've known you for years. See, I just met you. You gotta think. See, you know what's funny?
Nah, what's funny is when I opened the door and they started talking, she was like, "Oh, you that girl that rap on TikTok." It was just sketchy, like from the jump. They had knives. She had a knife to my face, and I got the vid, bro. She had knives to my face, and mind you, they got me backed in a room, so I'm trying to handle the situation. Like, if I swing on that girl, there's another bitch right there. She's poking me. You feel me? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play this situation out. She was like, it's some nigga named Beanie, took her car, whatever. I don't even got my driver's license. So I'm like, I don't know nothing about that shit. But I was like, all right, since she's frustrated about a car, I said, all right, show me the car. And that was my way to get out that room. You feel me? They had me backed in and shit. So we got out there, and then once we got out there, I said, put the knife down, let's fight. Word. All right. I knew she wasn't gonna try to fight me. Cause ain't nobody, she got a whole weapon. They didn't want to fight me. When I said that, she was like, why would I want to fight you? I don't want to fight you. So I said, so she ain't on that. Let me just leave it be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Damn, New York love story. Wow. All right. So you're happy, you're living good. We don't care about that other stuff. Those are negative people trying to infiltrate. Yeah, that's all you got to see it as. When you go up, they're gonna send some people to come your way. So I told you I wanted to get into foster care, the record. It was a while ago, but I still think, I'm just getting to know you. So I love the messaging in there and the story. And that's one thing I do got to give you credit for. You do have a storyline to all your songs, and it's not just you're not wasting people. There's this quote where people be like, when you speak, don't waste waste your breath or waste air or something like that. I look at the OG because you might know better than I do, but you're not wasting a bar. Every bar means something. So in foster care, you mentioned your whole life changed when your mom passed away, and from my understanding, you were 16, right?
I was 12 years old.
12? Oh, my bad. 12. So describe how that changed your life.
Well, I was 12 years old when my mom died. And my mom was my everything. You feel me? My mom was my dad, my protector, my lover, everything. Like, she was everything. She made sure I was good. She was here for me. She was what I look up to. When you growing up, your parent is really your idol, your inspiration. You feel me? And when I lost my mom, it was like I lost everything. You feel me? Like, I lost everything, bro. And I had to move in with my aunt. And it was just like hard because she got her own kids. You feel me? She raising her own kids. They calling her mommy. They got moms and dads. And I'm getting treated like shit. You feel me? I'm getting treated like I'm nothing. And that shit, I was a special kid. You feel me? My mom made me feel like a special kid. Like, I was her little star, her princess. You feel me? And it all went away. And I felt like, you know how Cinderella was treated when she was just treated like nothing? Like, that's how I felt. It was like a good world, and then it all got dark once she left. And I've been fighting, bro. Deep depression, deep agony, feeling like it's my fault that she's gone. Feeling like I'll never find a family, or it's just hard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Now, she got in a car accident, right?
She got hit by a car.
Accident. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you remember how, or how the news was broken to you? Like, so remember where you were?
Yeah, so days was going by. Like, my mom had went with her sister, and they said that they was going to get tattoos or whatever. She was drunk when she left. And, days went by, like, day would go by, 2 days would go by, and they were like, yo, where's your mother? Like, where's Toya? Where's Toya? Because my mom's name is LaToya. But they were like, where's Toya? Where's Toya? And then, like, they was just looking for her, and then that's when, like, weeks would go by, and then that's when they started to call the hospital, the precinct. And then one day they found out, like when they called and found out that my mom got hit by a car, and they had to cut my mom's leg off. Like that's how bad
Wow.
she got hit by a car. She was in the hospital. They said she was getting better. Like they said she's getting better, she's healing. And then one day I'm sitting in a room, and my grandma just starts screaming. And we like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And we found out she was gone.
Wow.
And now the reason I feel like it's my fault is because the last day I was supposed to see her was the day she died. The last day I was supposed to see her, I decided to hang out with my friends instead of being there for my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the last chance I had to see her, they called, said she was gone. I always felt like if I would have stayed with her, I would have kept her living. Like it would have kept her strong, you know? Because I just felt like I could just give her hope just to keep going. And I wasn't there. So I felt like it was my fault.
Yeah.
What's up? This is Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Capone News.